Well, let's go to our load users function, and here remember we have a node to split the two groups. So I'm going to call my function here self.split data into sections, and then as soon as it finished I'm going to say self.tableView reload data, so we can display the results in our table view. Okay, let's run our application and see our results here. So now we see all our users, and if I search, for example, for Andy, you see it shows. But if you have noticed, there is one problem. We don't see any sections here. It doesn't break down into titles and etc. The reason for this is we haven't implemented our table view functions to have headers here. So let's actually do this, and I'm going to do it right. Let's see where our table view data source, and right here. I'm going to put a mark and say table view delegate. So we are going to implement the title for, and we need the header in section, and this will return the header of our section. So again, we need to check if our user is searching something. So in case our user is searching, we are going to return empty string, so there will be no section title. Else, if our user is not searching, I'm going to return, and I'm going to access my section title list array. So I say section title list, and I'm going to access my section here. So this will return our title, title for header. Then we need to return the index, which is this part here. So we did this part for title, and we need to do this. For index, we are going to say section index titles. And here again, we need to check if our user is searching. So let me copy and paste this code here. And in case if our user is searching, I'm going to return nil. So I'm not going to show this when my user is in search mode. And if the user is not in search mode, I'm going to say return self.section title list. So it's an array of first characters here. I forgot to say return. Right, and finally we need to call another function here, not call, actually implement it, which is section for section index title. So what this will do, actually, when we click on one of these things, it will jump to this section, because right now we have only two sections and our table view can show everything at once. This doesn't make any sense. But if you have a lot of users, like if you go to your contacts application, you can jump to any user you want. So we say section for section index title, and here we are going to return an int, as you can see, and I'm going to return the index. which actually we're getting from here. Alright, let's run our application again and see if we can see our sections. Oh, we have actually an error here. We need to override this function. Let's run again. So here we have no users, and now we have 3 sections, A, M, U, and 3 letters here. So let's search for someone. See, we have Andy James 3 times. That means something is wrong here. Even though our sections is correct, here is something wrong. So our let's see, where is it? Cell for road index path is displaying a wrong user to our cell here. So first of all, we are going to check that in our next lecture.